Doctor Who Series 10, Episode 3, Thin Ice. So we're at the point right now where this is going to be the run-of-the-mill type episodes, and this is not a bad thing. If you look at the structure, the way it's happening is the first episode's always the introduction, especially when it comes to new companions. Everything's in the here and now. Sometimes it goes off-world, but then sometimes it doesn't, and you get a little bit of the best of both worlds, especially in the pilot. Smile is always off-world. There's always the moral consequence, the moral dilemma, and there's always something new and inspiring for the new companion to see and watch. And it really reminds me a lot of Rose and Martha Jones's story arc, especially in the beginning as well. But here we're at Thin Ice, which they go back into Victorian London times, where actually that was the first place that Peter Capaldi's doctor shows up and says, "Everyone, take 5!" So it is kind of interesting that he even said, yeah, I've been here before, but it doesn't really say anything more than that. There's a new situation at hand, and that, my friends, is a creature underneath the Thames. I'm really sorry that I can't say it right, this damn American accent. But the creature's underneath the water, and on top of the thin ice is a bunch of people in festivities. They're checking out the entire thing. Like the ice is firm, it's steady. They put festivals and markets up so everyone can, oh, I'm on thin ice, ooh, yay! Well, it's not really thin ice, but vocabulary. Nevertheless, that's where things get interesting. The Doctor and Bill, they're wandering around, they're enjoying themselves when they start noticing little glowy things twirling about over certain people. And that's where people get taken. And then once they notice, that's when they start investigating as to what's going on, how's it going down, and who's behind it, if anything. And you'll see in the trailer that they actually go down underwater. That's where they see this thing face to face. And spoilers, by the way, there is really not an overall threat to this thing. It's just kind of, hey, I'm trapped down here, I'm hungry, I have to kill people in order to survive, and yet for some reason, I'm chained down and I don't know why. And so the Doctor and Bill, they decide to actually change that. They decide to go out of their way to really see what's going on behind the scenes for this creature to be locked down and see if they can find some way to save it. In which they do. There's a bit of a moral consequence to the Doctor's actions when someone gets taken right in front of him. Bill is just like, oh, that boy just died. Save him. And the Doctor's like, he's already dead. What do you want me to do? And that actually caused a scene that I actually really enjoyed, and I was not sure exactly how they're going to bounce back from it because it got really serious really fast. And they bounced off of it quite well, I might add, but it did add a very darker tone. Not all Doctor Who episodes are perfect, and when they have to go this direction because the companion actually asks, did you kill somebody? You're not exactly sure how to recover that when the answer is yes. This is a family show, man. You had to go there. What do you do? And I'd actually want to comment more on the ending of this episode than the actual run-of-the-mill type stuff, which it's fine up until this point, but now I'm just really curious about this vault that the Doctor has been pretty much sworn to protect, and I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. I don't know if you guys have any theories, but I don't have any. I don't like to theorize too much. But considering the fact that this is something that is going to be the subplot to every single episode at some point, ooh, maybe there's something really big going on because we all know what's coming. We all saw that trailer with that one single image. Yep, that one. Does it have something to do with that? But that's as far as my theories go. So what do you think? Other than that, I'd have to say Thin Ice, not that bad of an episode. It run of the mill. Totally fine with me. I like the Doctor and Bill. They're kind of teacher and student, so to speak, so that dynamic is very interesting. This story, not that bad. It's that ending part that it gets me more curious, and I just want to know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next week.